Welcome parents to this pre-recorded edition of our ParentSquare Parent 101 training. My name is Tony. I'll be your trainer for today. Important to note that I'm a ParentSquare dad, so I know exactly what it's like to be a parent using ParentSquare. In the bottom of my screen, you can see two QR codes. If you take out your phone and scan the one on the left, that'll take you to the Android store, and the one on the right will take you to the iOS store, and you can download our ParentSquare app straight to your phone. This is how almost all of our ParentSquare users, parents, interact with our platform. It's just really easy when it's on your phone. So I can't stress enough that, probably I would say almost 95% of our parents are using the app. And so now's your last chance right now, or you can pause the screen, take a shot, and get that app on your phone and follow along with me if you'd like. Okay. If you're joining us from a web browser, though, you can go to parentsquare.com/signup and sign in that way as well. Slightly different experience, but same product, same workflow. If you're logging in for the very first time, ParentSquare is going to ask you to verify your contacts. When you verify your contacts, you're basically telling ParentSquare and you're also telling your school that yes, indeed, the contact information I have, my email, my phone, are correct. They're up to date. They're relevant. If your email or if your phone number needs to be updated, go right ahead and click that red edit button. That will not change your information automatically in ParentSquare. What it will do is will indicate to your school that it needs to be changed, and then they can change it for you. And then finally, what you don't see on my screen is your student verification. So just check out those student names. If they indeed belong to you, let us know, okay? And then you can hit that green "Yes, this is me" button if everything looks good. Let's talk about what we're going to be going over today. So first thing we're going to do is say, what is ParentSquare? And now that you're on ParentSquare, what can you expect? We'll go over a couple of things that are just really good to know as a parent. And then the bulk of our presentation will be spent in the platform on the app. I'll be demoing just how to get around, how to receive a post, what an alert looks like, how to initiate a message, all that good stuff. So ParentSquare is one central tool for all school-to-home communications. If you were rifling through a backpack before, or if you were checking different sites and answering a lot of school emails, just understand that now all of those things are going to be in one spot, right on your phone if you download the app. If you're speaking a language other than English, then ParentSquare is going to automatically translate into your language for you. And then when you respond, it will be translated back to the user's language. ParentSquare is great for sending you information, but we also ask that you engage sometimes too. You can fill out forms, sign permission slips, make payments, sign up to donate, sign up to volunteer, and really honestly so much more inside of ParentSquare. It's more than just a tool to get information out. You're going to be receiving information via text, email, the app, and in some cases a voice call. If you don't want to receive emails or texts or whatever, you can adjust those settings easily. Some things that are good to know. You're going to get notifications. That's kind of like replacing a piece of paper, right? You're just going to get that digital notification. Understand that if you want to either shut off a notification mode, so like I don't want to get emails anymore, you can shut that off. Let's say also that you don't want to get notifications throughout the day. You can turn your settings to digest, which is going to send all of your notifications to you in one fell swoop around 6 p.m. Really handy for busy parents. And then finally, what I wanted to let you all know is that with ParentSquare, we can initiate communications as well. So if you need to message a teacher, you can totally do that quickly and easily. Let's talk about the three main forms of communication that you will be receiving and sort of engaging in on ParentSquare. The first is posts. 95% of the communications you're going to be receiving are posts. These are announcements, updates, or just like a way for your school, district, grade level, class, or group to share information that's going on in school or at the district. You may see pictures, you may see a lot of text, and you also may engage. This is where you can sign up for, to volunteer, to RSVP, and just so many other things. Now, if we look closely at my screen here, we're going to see that we have as parents the opportunity to do some commenting, engaging. Right here we see the appreciate button. If you want to show a teacher, admin, whoever at your school a little bit of love, click that. And if you want to comment, you can certainly comment right here, right? Important to note that parents who comment, other parents will not see those comments. Only the post author and any admin at your school will see those comments. And teachers and admin also have the right to disable comments. So you may, it might not always be an option. And also, posts that come from your district level, like let's say from your superintendent, those are never going to have the option to comment on. That is posts. And that is my daughter right there, looking cute. All right, the second type of communication is direct messages. Now, to me, these feel an awful lot like a text message. They're simple, quick, easy, built for speed. The screenshot that you're seeing on the right side of my screen was from last Valentine's Day. My daughter's Valentine's came in late. They literally came in the day of the party. Rather than like busting in and breaking the flow of my teacher, I pulled out ParentSquare, said, Mrs. Porter, may I bring them at such and such time? And she said, totally. So ParentSquare saved the day. Dad's a hero. Direct messages can be initiated by parents, just so you know, so you can totally reach out to school folk. The third type of communication inside of ParentSquare that you will be receiving are alerts. With posts and direct messages, we can respond, but with alerts, we cannot. These are one-way communications that are sort of used for your most important and time-sensitive information. Things like postponements, cancellations, school delays, closures, weather events, lockdowns, those are going to be coming at you as an alert. Now, sometimes you're going to get what's called an urgent alert, which means that you are going to receive a lot of notifications all at once. These are for the most important types of communications. I'm coming to you from upstate New York. We have a lot of snow here. At 5:30 or 5 o'clock in the morning, when my wife's phone starts going crazy and mine does as well, that means that school's closed for us. That's because we get an email, a text, an app notification, and a voice call all at once. It's a wave. So you really can't miss the information, which is nice. All right, with that all said, what I'd like to do right now is we are going to depart from the slide deck and we're going to hop into the platform. So follow me. All right, so here we are logged into the iOS app. If I look up in the upper left-hand corner, we're going to see 3 lines here. It's called a hamburger menu. If you want to bounce between schools or students or classes, go specifically to those classes, we're just going to click on those 3 dots, or those 3 lines rather. In the left side, you can see that's where you're going to be accessing things. So schools, classes, groups, and account as well. Notice that I have count already selected. If I find that I'm getting too many notifications and I want to go in and adjust them, I can simply click account here, notifications here as well. I'm going to back out and hit the X in the upper right hand corner. At the bottom of my screen, we're going to see that by default, we have home selected in the bottom left, and with home selected, we're going to see all of our posts in this center feed. If we want to access our messages, we'll simply tap on messages. We want to see our past alerts, we'll simply tap on alerts at the bottom. If we want to see any events that are going on at our school, we can choose events and then download those events directly to our digital calendars. And if we need to access some more, we're just going to click the 3 buttons there, tap the 3 buttons that say more. From here, we can access any links the school has shared with me. We can check out the school directory. We can participate in groups, signups, and all that really, really good stuff. Me, I'm going to go back to our home screen. So in the bottom left-hand corner, I'm simply going to choose home right here. I have a notification, an alert already set up. I'm going to send it to my school right now, and we're going to see what that's like in real time. So I'm going to click notify over here, and let's see what we see. So you may have missed it. The bell shook in the upper right, my phone dinged, and if I go to alerts, I see that we have a school closing today. If we want to see the entire alert, we're just going to tap on it right here, and that's what we see. And check it out. Here's our voice message. If I want to hear the voice message, I can just click on voice message as well. Let's talk about posts next. I'm going to set one up. We're going to send one out and interact with it. I just received a post from my student's school that they're having a skiing, snowboarding, and snow tubing event this Saturday. On my screen, you can see the post. If I scroll down just a little bit, you'll notice that it's clipped just a tad at the end there. To expand, I'm just going to tap anywhere within the post. Now that I'm in the post proper, I can scroll all the way down and I can see all of the messaging. I can read it through. I can also click this appreciate button right here, just show a little bit of love. It's going to show up as a heart. And I can add my comment right here saying, I can't wait. And then I'll submit that. Back up at the top, we have some engagement features. So anytime a teacher, principal, anybody at your school adds a calendar date to an event or to a post rather, you have this option right here to add to your device's calendar. By clicking this, you can then sync up your Google Calendar, Apple Calendar, and it's right there. Super handy for me. I love that as a dad. There's an RSVP at the top. To respond, I'm just going to tap RSVP. It's asking me if I want to attend or if I'm going to or not. I will say yes, I will attend. Next, I'm going to indicate that my wife and I are coming. We're bringing our 2 kids. And if I have any notes or anything else I want to add, I can just pop it in right here. I'm all set, so I'm just going to hit save. Cool. I'm going to choose back in the upper left-hand corner. And here we are back at our post. I also see that there's a form here. Indeed, so we are looking for permission. Notice this is my student, by the way. All of his information has been pre-populated. I'm giving consent to let my teachers know that he is allowed to go. All I need to do is scroll on down, provide my e-signature with my name, and then choose I approve. And I've just signed up or filled out that permission slip. So pretty cool. I'm going to go back out to my home page here and I want to show you all how you can initiate a direct message. To do so, we're just going to choose messages here at the bottom of our screen. So in the upper right, we're going to see this pencil with a piece of paper here. To initiate our conversation, we're just going to simply tap on that. To decide who we're going to send this to, in the to field, what we're going to do is just start typing some names. I know that I want to send it to my kid's teacher. His name is Mr. Mixon. So I'll choose Mixon. And then I'm going to select search in the bottom right corner. From here, we have some options. Looks like his wife works at the school too. I'll choose Matt Mixon. And then I can post my message here. Did Phil leave his boots at school? Sorry about the slow typing. I'm going to send it, and we're good to go. Now, one thing that's kind of cool to note is that, like, let's say, for example, we need to reach out to a teacher, and we also need to attach some pictures or something like that. All we got to do is click on this paperclip right here. When you click on that paperclip, it gives you access to your photo roll, so you can add pictures directly, like really simply and easily, just by selecting them at the top. You can also take control of your camera and take a new photo or video and send that straight into the message. And this is really cool too. You can also scan a document. So if you choose this one, it's going to open up your camera and you can scan like a physical form, maybe even at some point a homework assignment, and then send that to your teachers. I'll just hit cancel. And that's it. I'm going to go back to my home screen by choosing home in the bottom left corner. I really hope that this has helped you parents to navigate ParentSquare. It's a really powerful tool. Knowing that everything is just in your pocket is just a fantastic thing. Best of luck using ParentSquare moving forward. My name is Tony. I hope I can help you again at some point in your ParentSquare journey. Thank you so much.